We have lost doctors because of the abortion laws, total abortion ban law. Really, it comes down to that criminalization of the physician-patient relationship. Doctors, my colleagues, myself, are ethically committed to serve that patient in front of us, have shared decision-making, and have a discussion of risks, benefits, limitations. That's what we do, and that's what our expectation is.
That's Dr. Frank Johnson, Chief Medical Officer for St. Luke's Health System. We spoke to him for that soundbite in 2023. He was responding to my question about the impact of Idaho's total abortion ban. That went into effect in 2022, was later clarified in 2023. And no matter your political or personal view on the topic, there has been an impact on Idaho, specifically the medical field, but cascading effects as well. And with some time behind us now since that decision, there's real data on the question that was debated as a hypothetical as the laws changed. As Dr. Johnson said and explained to us in detail in 2023, Idaho physicians started leaving Idaho. In a brand new report commissioned by the Idaho Medical Association and the Idaho Coalition for Safe Healthcare Foundation finds that Idaho's doctor shortage cost the state of Idaho $125 million annually. And that is directly tied to the 94 obstetricians that have left the state to seek work elsewhere. It complicates the state of medical resources as Idaho continues to grow, but Idaho ranks 50th out of the 51 states in the counted union in physicians per capita, with only 227 doctors per 100,000 people. Idaho is in the midst of a financial debate. Projections leading into the legislative session are raising questions about the budget and how many dollars should be spent and where. And the reports here that we're talking about, it has math on the financial impact, and it goes as follows. The report finds that each physician contributes an average of $1.34 million a year to Idaho's economy. 94 obstetricians leaving Idaho over the last 2.5 years adds up to that $125 million loss. Those 94, by the way, account for about 1 in 3 obstetricians across the state. And we have found that rural communities seem to be seeing the greatest impact. Idahoans could weigh in soon on the broader issue of Idaho's abortion laws, and this could happen in about a year. Idahoans United for Women and Families is circulating a voter initiative that they say simply would restore the legal standard that Idahoans lived with for more than 50 years, allowing what they say is medical decisions to be made privately between patients and doctors, and long story short, just undoing the recent laws. To get on the November 2026 ballot, the idea needs a little more than 70,000 signatures. We checked in about 3 weeks ago, and organizers had about 50,000 signatures at that time. The report, by the way, is also a great view into the impact that healthcare has in Idaho and why there is such a push to develop more and more doctors across many disciplines here in the Gem State. Idaho's healthcare sector contributed approximately $10.4 billion directly to the state economy in 2024. The direct contribution of physician services in 2024 was 14,605 jobs, $1.5 billion in total compensation, and $1.75 billion in gross state product. They also added $2.3 billion in total output as well. By the way, total state and local taxes that are generated per physician, $46,432. As doctors leave, so do their tax dollars. And the healthcare conversation at the legislature this session, it'll take center stage. A lot of questions about the moving target of Medicaid and rising costs across the board.